Brand new banging I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast is live. My podcast. I am breaking down 4,080 reasons why Kamala lost and the Democrats got wiped out. Number one, denial. You're talking now about Kamala ran a perfect campaign. She lost. She lost. You have to give constructive criticism. She lost. It wasn't perfect. It was a Caesar salad, Greek salad, word salad pile of bullshit. The only time she spoke clearly with a point of view, whether you liked it or not, was with Brett Baer on Fox News and during the debate with Trump. Those are the only two times during her campaign that she had a strong, clear point of view, whether you liked it, didn't like it, or agreed with it, or didn't agree with it. She didn't run a perfect campaign. Constructive criticism, rule number 97 as to why she and the Democrats lost. The sky is green economy. You can't tell me the sky is green when I see that it's good morning blue. You can't tell me that shit. You cannot tell me that my groceries that used to cost $119, that now cost $163, don't cost $163. I don't give a about the wages, the inflation, the market, this, that, and the third. Why the is shit so expensive? You've been in office for 3.5 years. Acknowledge you guys haven't fixed that shit. Obama's sitting there talking about, well, the reason why Trump economy was so good was because of me. What the does that have to do with right now? What does that have to do with right now? You got to take some responsibility. You can't tell me the sky is bright red when I see the shit is blue. This shit costs $163. It used to cost $119. Why the does my car cost this much money? Why is my mortgage so high? You're talking this goofy roundabout shit. You got to take responsibility. You didn't run a perfect campaign. You're talking that gibbly gobbly goo bullshit. Used to cost $119, now it costs $163. Take some responsibility and explain to me and fix this shit. Fix this shit. It's another reason why you lost. This is a reason that you're not going to want to hear. I personally believe that America is ready for a woman. I personally believe that America is ready for a woman of color. Just not that woman and that woman of color. It was Hillary. It was Kamala. It wasn't because they were women and women of color. It was them. They just didn't do it. They just didn't do it. You can't say it's racism. You can't say it's sexism. It's them. It's them. You can't point one finger out when you got three pointing at you. You got to take some responsibility. It was them. They just weren't good enough. They just didn't say the right thing at the right time enough. That, along with all the other bullshit, is why they lost. You got to look in the mirror. You got to look in the mirror. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and take responsibility. She didn't run a perfect campaign. If it was so perfect, she wouldn't have lost. Another reason why Kamala lost. Blame yourselves. Blame yourselves. CNN, MSNBC. Matter of fact, take the word news out of your title. You're not news. You're opinion-based media. MSNBC, jerk-off Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow. This is not news. It's opinion-based media. CNN, blame yourselves. You're like, America this, America that. What did you have to do with why she lost? The bullshit that you've been putting out. And I'm not saying Fox News is perfect, this, that, and the third. I'm talking about you. You're a part of the problem. All of you, The Breakfast Club, Vanity Fair, New York Magazine, Rolling Stone Magazine, etc., etc. Blame yourselves. You're part of the problem. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Now you're talking about, oh, Well, she only had 101 days to prepare. She raised $1 billion. $1 billion. Like that. Look at sports. It's a sports analogy. It's a sports analogy. Okay? You shouldn't have been in this position to begin with. We shouldn't have had to take a last second shot with 0.7 seconds on the clock. It's the culture. It's the way we practice. It's the front office. It's the GM. It's the entire system. This is why you lost. You shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. You shouldn't have had to do a last second half-court shot to begin with. You don't want to take responsibility. It's the way you practice. It's the way you play. It's the way you tape ankles. It's the entire front office. It's the assistant coaches. It's a culture of losing. It's a culture of losing. And that's why the Democrats lost. Not just Kamala, the whole kit and caboodle. It was a wipeout. The Democrats got wiped the out. It's a culture. Look at it like a sports team. Until the Knicks fixed their culture, they sucked for year after year. Another reason why Kamala lost, Barack and Michelle Obama. Barack and Michelle Obama. You're not who you think you are anymore. You're movie producers. You're almost billionaires. You can't show up every 4 years and talk that shit. What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, who are you guys? You're celebrities. You're celebrities now. Big time political celebrities. Barack, Michelle Obama. You can't show up every few years and start telling people what they should do and who they should vote for. Who the is you?